Very few people watch my videos, but despite that, I continue to show up because the real wealth is built exactly the same way, quietly, repetitively, when no one is watching. And if you stay long enough, one day you realize that the system you built is now carrying you. Today we're talking about the third part of the investment portfolio, the aggressive part, the one that can give you speed and can take everything away if you don't understand how it works. I'm Ravi Gabis and welcome back to the Gabis Show, where we unlock the secrets of real wealth in the United States every single day. We continue talking about the investment portfolio. I have already told you about the structure. It has three parts. We talked about option A, the guaranteed part of your portfolio, when you say to yourself, when I'm 65, I'm going to have this amount of money and it will let me to spend this amount of money every single month for the next 30 years. The option B is the heart, it's the axis of your portfolio. It's about long-term strategies where you create the most part of your portfolio. You build it here using different safe tools with a decent return between 10 to 20%. And today we're talking about the third part, the aggressive part, and this part is the most favorable part because usually people I deal with, they always want to know, what do you have in this part of the portfolio? So I want to multiply my little capital in a short period of time, and then I will start investing in insurance policies. I will create option B, the heart of my portfolio, long-term strategies, but first I want to multiply my capital. Okay, let's talk about this today. Why do we need this part of the portfolio? Even though I hate this part. I lost so much money investing here, but it can exist. It all depends on your psychology, what kind of investor you are. Some people just need that risk. So what is that? Why do you need this part? It allows you to build your capital faster. So yeah, it gives you speed, but at the same time you can multiply your capital faster, your money faster. So return is higher. It means that you can double your money. Some people can double it in a year or two. So it's just crazy. It's really fast. And you can achieve the goal of financial freedom way faster. If everything works, if you don't lose your money, in one bucket you get speed, you get multiplication, and you get financial freedom. What are the pros of short-term investment strategies? So let's call it in this way, short-term investment strategies. So you can quickly multiply your capital or you can quickly lose your capital. The first advantage is obvious, is speed. You can do it fast. Very often it's an easy start. So you don't need much money to start in these tools. It can be forex market, cryptocurrency, stock market. So with very little money, you can start investing in this kind of investment tools, instruments. And maybe the main reason why people want to get here is a high return. But all this together has a lot of disadvantages. So what are the cons? The main is high risks. So volatility is so high that gives you high return, but at the same time it gives you high risks. So you can lose everything as fast as you gain it. And that's why it's very dangerous when you win in the very beginning. If you, for example, entered some kind of, forex market or stock market, you bought something successfully at the right time, it multiplied, you made 2x, 3x, what happens in your mind? Dopamine. I don't want to go deep in that chemical things, but it's some kind of addiction. So you want to have this again. and you try it again, and ultimately you just lose your money. A lot of scams are disguised like aggressive tools. I told you the story about my cameraman who went into scams, investing into scams. So he created some kind of strategy for himself, how he can diversify his risks investing in scams. Finally, he lost everything. But why? Because he didn't believe that those tools were scams. Yeah, because they had legend, so they tried to explain everything logically, so people could believe that it wasn't a scam. So they very often high yield tools that gives you high return, they are disguised scams. So a lot of fraud happens here, crooked things. That's why you need to be very, very careful. And good instruments really exist, but usually they have pretty high entry threshold. Why? Because people who can really give you that return, they don't actually need money. They don't need you. Those people who need you, they don't know how to do it steadily. That's why they can easily lose your money. So you can such kind of people really exist, but you need to have money to enter those tools. So I think we are done with investment portfolio. I hope you managed to create some structure. That's enough for today. But never overestimate aggressive tools. Don't invest more than 20% of your portfolio in this part. If you don't invest anything at all, you're not losing. You have long-term strategy, you will become successful financially anyway. See you tomorrow. Bye.